All right, this time I'd like to call the meeting of the Education Assessment and Accountability Review Subcommittee to order. Mariah, please call the roll.
Senator Deneen.
Here.
Senator Neal. Here. Senator West.
Here.
Senator Wilson.
Here.
Representative Banta. Here. Representative Bojanowski. Here. Representative Lewis.
Here.
Representative Riley.
Here.
All right, we have a quorum and we're going to proceed. First order of business is required by the statute is election of co-chairs. House members will elect a House co-chair and Senate members will elect a Senate co-chair. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Senator West.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First, we'll take care of the House side. Is there a nomination from a House member for the position of co-chair of this committee? Representative Riley, are you nominating Scott Lewis to be co-chair of this committee?
Yes, I am. Sorry, I lost track.
Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there more than one nomination? Seeing none, nominations shall cease and Representative Scott Lewis shall be elected by acclamation.
Thank you.
Is there a second? Motion made and seconded. Hold on just a second.
Skip that.
Mr. West is on the same track I am.
It's okay.
Off track.
That is it.
All right, now.
You're in.
All right. All right, now let's see if we can get a senator in. We'll be in good shape. Is there a nomination from a Senate member for the position of Senate co-chair of this committee?
Mr. Chairman, I rise to speak on behalf of nominating Gerald Neal as co-chair of this commission.
All right, I have a nomination of Senator Neal. Is there a second?
I'll second. Oh, I can't second.
Well, I'm sure a second is forthcoming. Actually, a nomination doesn't need a second, if I recall the rules.
That's correct.
Right. So actually, it's just a matter of whether or not the floor is open for additional nominations.
Mr. Chairman,
Go ahead.
I would like to nominate Senator Steve West as chair.
All right, I have a nomination of Senator Steve West as chair. Is there a second?
It's not necessary, Mr. Chairman, but I'd like to speak on behalf of the nomination of Senator Steve West as co-chair.
All right. Well, let me see what I'm supposed to do here. Hold on.
Let him speak.
You did better than I did.
Go ahead, Senator Neal.
I just want you to know that I think Senator West has performed with extreme intelligence and patience and has made himself available in terms of the subject matter even when he doesn't agree. And I think that's worthy of this individual receiving the majority vote of this body.
All right. Do I have a, let's see here. So I have a motion for Senator West. Do I have a second?
You won't need it, sir.
All right. Okay.
So we take a vote.
All right.
And let me facilitate the process by withdrawing my nomination.
It's withdrawn. Oh, man. If y'all had that plan, I'm going to be upset.
Mr. Chairman, I move nomination ceased and that Senator West be elected by acclamation.
So be it. Congratulations, Senator West.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to have to report the fact that I've been defeated in this action to my wife who's calling. I've been defeated. Let me call you back, okay?
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
I apologize for levity, but it's that point in the...
They had nothing prepared for me to take care of this today, I promise you.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, you have been duly hazed.
I believe so.
We got a bill for that.
Yeah, we
All right, I think I think the next order of business is approval of minutes from June 7th, 2022, October 18th, 2022, and November 1st, 2022. Have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, minutes are approved. Next item on the agenda, and if you all will correct me if I'm doing anything wrong, so I'm going just off this other sheet. Approval of the Office of Education Accountability 2023 research agenda, and it was preliminary approved on November 1st, 2022. So,
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion of approval if it's in order.
have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion's approved. And then the item 5, approval of Office and Education Accountability reports. You got a review of the school funding adequacy studies, credit recovery in Kentucky. Do we have a motion to approve? Have a motion
Second.
and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Items approved. This is a pretty easy meeting once we got past the first part of Senator Neal's presentation. Next item of business. Okay, one announcement. We'll probably meet sometime in May, and we'll get together with Senator West and find a good time for both of us. He'll be chairing that next meeting. So just expect something, email him sometime in May. Next item's adjournment. Have a motion to adjourn. I need
Mr.
a second.
Chairman.
Yes, go ahead.
I have some information I'd like to present.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I would just like to put this on the radar of staff and others. We have had some requests and some discussion on a change of meeting times to make sure we get a quorum. And so I would like to discuss that at some point. Maybe getting it a little bit closer to the education meeting time, so we make sure we don't lose anybody as we get into our meetings.
I think that'd be great. It's a great idea. All right, any other members?
If I could respond.
Go ahead.
This meeting's already on the same day. It's just, I think education's at 11 and this meeting's at 2.
We were 3 last.
3. Okay, so the talk is to get it a little closer. Okay, that's the discussion, but I think it needs to be discussed and hashed out.
I think that's great. It's a great idea. Yes, Senator Neal.
Chairman, one last observation. Senator West just exhibited the abilities that I think are worthy of his assuming the responsibility that he has. Thank you, sir.
We thank you.
Mr.
Motion
Chairman,
adjourned.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I think Senator Neal may need my vote on something today later on the floor.
I think it sounds like it. Meeting is adjourned.